Andrew, I know that you are oftentimes tapped to speak at events and things like that. And I know that you are obviously managing a really cool product team and a number of cool products that are being put out in the market. But I'm curious how you approach, the developer or DevOps side of the house in comparison to, the security side, and how do those relate? How do you interlace those?
There's those are two different teams, right? I mean, information security and DevOps, and we usually have to coordinate things, right? We want to make sure that there are certain InfoSec policies, both security and compliance items that we need to take into consideration, and they need to be manifested in the way our infrastructure is set up. So there's usually a conversation that happens between the three of us as we are putting scalable products to the market, right? And making sure that whatever we're configuring from a DevOps perspective is kosher from an InfoSec perspective, right? And so it's a healthy tension in that way. And sometimes there are some red lines, right? That we need to be to make sure that are not crossed, right? I mean, to make sure that we have the right balance between them. Similar to the trade-offs uh, between user experience and security. I wouldn't say I mean I wouldn't call it a trade-off, but we need the right balance, right? And that's where we're working together. And it's usually, but I like the idea of when you think of it, it's not that each one of us is sitting on a different side of the table or across from each other. But I like the mental picture that I have is we're sitting next to each other, looking at the challenge about how we're solving it together, and that's I think helpful.